Hey everybody, welcome to the wild, the great outdoors, where some people may have their greatest fears come to life. What to do when you have to poo. And I know this is a big fear everyone has, and we addressed this earlier in an old tip video, but we're bringing it back around. I've got some more stuff I want to talk about. So welcome to How to Poo in the Woods, Part 2. So far. Don't poop, don't poop, don't poop. Not yet, not yet. Ow! I just had my morning coffee, and for me, that means one thing and one thing only. I am a ticking time bomb. I have approximately 8 minutes from my cup of coffee to go find a bathroom. So out here, obviously that means I need to do the ethical and responsible thing and practice leave no trace methods when I am needing to go poop. And so I am preparing to go out, use my handy trowel. I need to dig a hole 6 to 8 inches deep into the soil, no deeper because then the poop cannot decompose properly, no shallower because then animals and other, possibly people, will discover your hidden treasure. And nobody wants that, so please do not do that. So first of all, knowing a few key techniques is really important. And I've said this before, but first, I'm having a hard time thinking straight because I really just have to go poop. You know what? I might have to readdress this topic after I go take care of myself, and then I'll go tell you what I did in order to do things the right way. So let's cut it here, and I'll see you in just a moment. Now that I've done the deed, I can think straight again. So I can go over a few more tips on what to do and what not to do when you do the do. So first of all, let's talk about what to do. Practice leave no trace principles, which are going to look like pooping away 200 feet away from other water sources. If there's a creek or something or a lake nearby, going at least 200 feet away from those water sources. Also, staying away from, we're at camp right now. Don't poop in the middle of camp or in the immediate places that other people like to congregate and enjoy. So not pooping at overlooks where other people are likely to go experience or where they want to camp and do things like that. And like I said, dig a hole that's 6 to 8 inches deep. That's part of the LNT principles because animals can get at poop that's on the surface of the ground or just very barely covered by dirt or a couple of rocks. And there are a few other environmental factors to consider. If you are in a canyon or in a sensitive ecosystem, there are times when you might have to remove the poop entirely and you poop into a wag bag that you then will transport out with you. So know the locations that you are actually going to be backpacking in or camping in, and know how to appropriately take care of your number twos. Now, I do want to talk about some of the common mistakes that I see people making out there. I'm not actually seeing the mistakes, I'm seeing the results of the mistakes. And nobody appreciates going to a pristine, beautiful camp spot and just literally seeing a turd on the ground. Please, for the love of everything holy, do not do this. Take care of the environment and the space for others to enjoy. So actually dig the hole. I know it can be a work at times, but actually please do dig that hole and bury your poop because a lot of other people do not want to see that. Also, another thing that I see is that maybe people don't want to dig the hole, so they will poop right onto the ground and then they'll place a rock on top of it. And that's, to hide it, which thank you for hiding it from view. But I don't know about you, but I'm going around camp oftentimes looking for rocks to use as tools. Maybe I'm building a fire pit. Maybe I'm using a rock as a hammer to hammer in my stakes. And there is truly nothing worse than picking up a rock to use for something and finding out that there's a big turd hiding, just like a bomb that somebody has left, a dirty bomb that somebody has left behind for you to find. That's not fun. It's not good for anybody. Please don't just cover your poop with a rock or two. Actually bury it in the dirt. Another thing that I don't like to see is toilet paper just streaming around. We don't want party streamers out here in the desert. We actually want that toilet paper to be either buried in the ground with your poop where it will decompose, or if the environment is particularly sensitive, then actually you're going to take that used toilet paper and put it into something like a Ziploc bag. Sometimes people use, or I've used, backpacking meal bags that seal up nice and tight. Those can make excellent trash receptacles for toilet paper or feminine products or things like that. So actually be removing those things and taking them out of the environment. Part of that is just knowing the environment itself and what's okay to bury and what's not okay to bury. So I've got a hole dug and I've got my residual materials here, just soil. I'm going to actually keep this in the zone so that it's easy to fill in the hole for me. So I don't want to scatter all of this dirt everywhere. So having that little spot is a good thing. Okay, so then I'm ready to actually do the deed. I'll set aside my trowel. I'll have my toilet paper easily within reach. And then position yourself directly over the hole, of course, as you can imagine. And then the comfortable position and a good pooping position is going to be to squat like this. And I'll demonstrate partially. Please don't mind my underwear. Hopefully this doesn't offend anybody too badly. But it's going to be just to showcase exactly what we're doing here. So let's pretend that my underwear is where my pants are. This creates a nice window for everything to actually fall. And so if I put my pants at my ankles, then I'm actually at risk of both peeing and pooping into my pants. That's a no-no, obviously. So let's not do that. So just drop in your trousers to right around mid-thigh. That's the position. That's the way to do it. You don't need to lay down. You don't need to find a log or a rock to lean against like this. Some people just don't know physically how to position their body. But this is it right here. The deed has been done. I've dropped the deuce, so to speak. And now obviously clean up with your toilet paper and drop that right into the hole. And actually all of the moisture of the urine and the poop will actually be important to help decompose that toilet paper. So drop that right in, and then you're gonna bury all of that together. So let's do this. Let's pick up the trousers, close up shop. Poop, pee, and toilet paper is in the hole. Now I'm going to just take all that soil and dirt and rocks and just cover it right back up. And what I like to do is just kind of step on it, tamp it all down, and just make it look like it's all natural again. And there you go. Nobody is the wiser that responsibly there is a poop below the ground. A little bit of fertilizer for our natural world to take and grow another little juniper tree or something. I feel better. So those are a lot of the logistical items. I hope that you can take these things and actually poop ethically and responsibly out there. And then the last thing I want to say is that it's actually quite a wonderful, liberating experience, and you can have fun with it too. So, you know, make a rating system to tell your friends, you know, did you get to see the beautiful mountain vistas? Then that's like a 3-star poop. Did you get to experience a wildlife encounter, you know, a deer that notices you while you're doing the deed, and you both have this connection being like, yeah, what's up? Then, you know, that's a 4-star experience. You can make a game out of it and actually enjoy it. There is nowhere finer that I like to do the deed than out here in the wilderness. You don't need to be afraid of it. So thank you for watching. I hope that you can now responsibly do the deed yourself and take care of our environment, take care of your bodily needs as well, and become a better, more experienced, more well-rounded outdoorsman or outdoorswoman. So that's how to poop in the woods. I hope you found this tip helpful, and please like and subscribe to our videos, of course. And yeah, stay tuned for more great stuff's coming up. I'm Eric Hansen. Thanks so much for watching. This is Backpacking TV.